So I haven't been locking in at all for the summer. And I've seen this trend on YouTube where it's like, you want to have a good summer, don't lock in. And it can't be any more true because a lot of people, with this whole self improvement thing, lock in, monk mode, always be on, always be doing something productive, grind for the summer, grind and disappear for a couple months, and you'll be a completely different person. And not on top of that, but also I'm always constantly stressing about the future. I think about, not constantly, but I think about the future a lot. What am I going to invest in for retirement? What stocks should I invest into? What financial moves I should make? What's the next career move for me? And all this other shit. And while that's good to think about, sometimes it gets a little bit too excessive. It gets a little bit too, exhausting and what word I'm looking for, a little bit dreadful. And while there's nothing wrong, like I just said, with thinking about that, you also have to have fun. And summer is the only time, especially where I live. I live in Buffalo, New York, so we only get summer for about 3 months, or maybe even 4 months out of the year. September can get really hot, but we only get this short little window of summer where everybody's outside, socializing, interacting, having a good time. And there's no way in hell that I'm not going to take advantage of that opportunity. So I'm not one to just waste my whole summer locking in and then it's winter and then it's just dark and depressing again for the next 8, 9 months. And if you live in Buffalo, New York, you live in Western New York, you know exactly what I'm talking about with all the lake effect snow that we get and all the other bullshit that we get. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't been locking in. I haven't been really worrying about too much. And I'm a young guy. I mean, I'm 25 years old and I've just been having fun. I've been living life like a young guy, like I should be. And since I'm a young guy, yeah, I've been doing young guy shit. I've been going out. I went to rave for the first time. That was a good experience. I went to my cousin's wedding. That was very fun. Congratulations to her. Very proud of her. And yeah, I've just been experiencing life. I've just been going out there living and not necessarily worrying about a whole lot right now because we get this small window to go out and to do things and to socialize and to try out new things and to experiencing new things. And I'm not saying you can't do that in the winter, but obviously in the summer it's warmer and more people are going to be out and more people are going to be doing stuff because you have that motivation to leave your house because it's sunny out, it's nice out when it tends to be nicer out. There's clear skies, it's sunny, it's warm. People want to go out and do things, especially if you live in a colder area of the country or the world like I do, where you don't get summer a lot. You only get a small window of opportunity to go out there and to really, you know, appreciate nature, appreciate people, appreciate doing things and making new experiences. And like I said, you do not have to like do drugs or anything or alcohol always to have a good time. Like there's you don't have to do that to have a good time. If you're not that person, then there's many things that you can do, many events that you can go to that don't involve that. There's a lot of festivals. Maybe you're into art, you go to an art festival. Maybe you attend like a sports event, like a baseball game. If you're in the baseball, there's like car meetups, all that fun shit, dude. There's so much shit you could do. You could probably look up the most recent events that are happening in my city right now on Google. So, especially if you're young, yeah, you should be going out there experiencing things because eventually you're going to get older, you'll have more responsibilities, and right now you don't have a lot, especially if you're in your 20s. You have a lot of flexibility and you have a lot of time to do these things while you don't have a wife or kids if that's what you plan on doing. And just try to live it up as much as you can and do what makes you happy, find things that you enjoy doing, obviously, and make new experiences. Just go out there and live your life, man. I've been worrying about this channel a little bit. Like 2 months ago, I was stressing about how can I get more views? How can I follow the algorithm? And it was stressing me out. And I was thinking I'm not doing a good job and I'm doing shit, but I'm not. I mean, I'm just, why I started this was to speak my mind a little bit, not necessarily for the views or anything like that. And if God wants me to take off on YouTube, I'll take off. But if you, what I have to say is, if you're a young person and you're stressing and you're taking life a little too seriously, go out there and live. Say yes to that thing your friend invited to. Say yes to that house party. Say yes to that cookout. Say yes to that new experience, to that new event you've always wanted to try out. Say yes to more things, and you'll be surprised in how much wisdom you gain and how much clarity that you can actually get by just simply living your life. And a lot of people have lost this. A lot of people think that living your life is a bad thing now, and it's going to be counterproductive. We live in a society now where YouTube, social media is telling us to always be productive. If you're not going to be successful, and you're a bum. That's all I want to talk about today, guys. See ya.